Hey guys, today we're going to be unboxing the new Trae Young starting lineup. Let's do it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the final unboxing and review episode for the Series 1 NBA starting lineups. We're going to do Trae Young last, certainly not least, but he is last. So I'm not going to waste a ton of time going through a lot of the unboxing stuff that I did in the previous video, going into that amount of detail. I'm going to go through it rather quick. So if you do want a little more detail, check out some of the other videos from those figures. But yeah. Essentially, here we go. Let's get into it. So on the cover here, you can see we have a picture of Trae Young, the figure, not the actual player. And then on the side, we also have a picture of him doing a jump shot, shooting a three-pointer, whatever he might be doing, but he's really good at three-pointers. So it is cool if you take all these, like once you've opened all your figures and you have them set up and everything, if you take the boxes and you line them all up and everything, it does create kind of a nice little display, I guess you could say. All right, I say we get into this figure, and I'm gonna break the seal here. And yeah, let's just kind of get into it. So first and foremost, I've talked a lot about the cards. Here in the card, or in the box, we just have the common black card. Now, the NFT did have, that's where you got the variations of cards. So you could get a gold one, you could get a blue, a red, a green, and then the common black. So these all come with the common black, and you can see they have a nice protective cardboard pouch that the card comes in, and then inside that we have just the card itself, but it also does come in a protective plastic sleeve, which is kind of nice. I think they did a really good job choosing the image of Trae Young's card. Some of the other ones, I think they did a good job. I forget what one it was, but they kind of had like another player, and you could see the ref in the background. Here we just see a security guard wearing a mask. But I kind of like how the player is isolated instead of having other players on it. Yeah, flip it over, and we have a picture of the figure, stats and everything. Cool card. I dig it. So moving on to the, I guess the base plate here, we have the SLU logo on the base plate. We have the 2 foot pegs, and then we also have the kind of the hole where the stem goes in. Now, my only criticism so far has been the foot pegs. I think they could either be a little taller so that the figurine's feet fit a little better in there, but also they could have maybe made them a little snugger as well, either making these bigger or the holes in the bottom of the shoes of the players. Just because when you set the players up, I've noticed they're kind of like a little wobbly. Like if I have them on my back shelf here and I bump into the shelf, like they could maybe fall over a little bit. So that's my main criticism there. Now let's get into the bottom of this. And so here we have just our little paper pouch, and this is going to have all the the other sets of hands, the hand with the ball, and then it's also going to have kind of the holder for the stem. So you can see we got the hand on the ball, we got 3 other hands, and then we got the holder for the stem. So I'll just set these to the side, little warning instruction, and then we have the stem itself, which I haven't really been setting up the characters on the stems. I don't know, they just seem a little strange to me, and I kind of like them just standing down a little bit. I'm also I'm not the best person at kind of like positioning them to be doing cool stuff like a dunk or whatever, but maybe I should look and see what some other people have done. But anyways, so here's the stand. Figurine sits in there, and you can have them dunking, shooting, blocking, whatever you want to do. But I just I like them kind of standing up, on the pegs myself. So, all right, now what you've all been waiting for, let's check out the figurine. So they do come in these sort of like eco-friendly pouches and everything, and it is taped, and then just open it up, and all right, so here we have the figurine. His head is turned a little bit, but really nice detail overall in the face. All these players, it's kind of funny, they all have facial hair. So Trae Young here has a mustache and a little goatee. you know, I really like, even if you look at the side of his head, he's got like a little line kind of cut into it. That's pretty neat. And yeah, I think they did a good job overall with his hair. You know, he does have that kind of like poofy, kind of crazy curly hair or whatever. So kind of hard to replicate on a plastic figure like this. Even like Ja Morant's, who has probably the most wild hair of all the characters or all the figures that they did. I feel like they did a good job with him as well. Then going down, kind of looking at his uniform, you know, got the Atlanta Nike swoosh NBA logo. On the side, we have Hawks logo, nice stripes of the red and the yellow and the white. And we got his shoes. Now, I don't know who his manufacturer is for his shoes. Is it Adidas? Because on the bottom, we have like 3 green kind of stripes. So I'm not sure if it's Adidas, but it could be, or somebody else. But one thing I did notice is he doesn't have Nike socks, and Steph doesn't have Nike socks. So Steph, we all know he's with Under Armour, and if Trae's with Adidas, that would make sense. They don't have Nike socks. But then when I looked at, I believe it's Joel Embiid, I think his shoes are Under Armour, and he does have Nike socks. So I'm not really sure how all that works with the endorsements. Is that a mistake? I don't really know. Then we have the arm sleeve of Trae. He's got kind of like the half bicep down to the wrist arm sleeve. And then they also have his leggings. Now, it's kind of interesting. He doesn't have full leggings. You'll see there is a gap in between where his socks meet and his leggings end. So that's kind of a cool little attention to detail that I didn't really notice. Because if you see, I'll pull out the Joel Embiid figure in a little bit, and you'll see that his leggings just go all the way down. Then flip them over, you know, Young in the back. We got the NBA logo, number 11. Yeah, nothing. We got a little red stripes going up the back of the socks and everything. So yeah, I'll put him up on the stand. I'll swap out his hand for the one with the ball, because Trae's a gunner. He's a shooter. We'll see how long he stays in Atlanta. I don't know. There's rumors that maybe he wants to get out. But all right, so there we go. We got Trae on the stand. That looks pretty cool. Let me bring out 2 of the other players so you can kind of see them for scale. Now, Trae Young's figure is 6 inches, and then here we have Jason Tatum, who is 6.5, and then I'll bring out Joel Embiid here, who's who he is 7 inches. So you can definitely see there is, you know, they are sort of to scale. There is like a height, you know, difference and everything, which is pretty cool. You want that. I mean, I think it would be kind of weird if, you know, Trae Young is the same size as Joel Embiid, but, you know, maybe some people feel like they're, you know, literally getting shorted, having Trae Young be smaller than Embiid, or maybe he should cost less. I don't know. That's probably something for debate. But yeah, really like the look and the size and the scale of all these figures. I think the detail is really great, and especially if you compare them kind of to the old school ones. I'll put Jordan's USA team here, and then I got Barkley for comparison to Tatum, and then who's David Robinson for comparison to Embiid. And you can definitely see there's a very big difference, not only in the size, but the detail. I know a lot of people were saying, hey, I don't want to pay $50 for one of these figures. But I gotta be honest. I mean, the size of these, what they coming with, you know, it does come with a Panini card, and I know the other ones came with cards as well, but the design of these cards is really nice. Comes with multiple sets of hands. And these figures have more joints. You can articulate them in many different positions, and you know, all the details. Look at everyone's shoes. Instead of back in the day, everyone just had white shoes, right? And the socks and everything. So, you know, there is, I think, a very big difference in the quality of figures. Now, is it 10 times, you know, better? I don't know if I could go that far, because, you know, there is a romantic element, I guess, is what I could say about, you know, sort of the first generation old school starting lineups that we had growing up. But I can't, I don't regret getting these NBA figures. I really like having them like just kind of up on my little stand here and my shelves and everything. So yeah, I'm really excited for them. I think they did a great job with Trae Young as well as all the other figures. And I kind of like that you know, we have like a red jersey. We got a red jersey, green jersey, blue. LeBron's is, you know, obviously he's got the Laker gold. So there's a nice contrast to the figures and kind of their look and everything. So yeah, I think overall they did a really good job. Now I'd love to know what you guys think, you know, specifically with Trae Young, but with all the other figures. Definitely check out my other unboxing videos and you know, let me know what you guys think about those ones. I'm also going to have some videos coming out about the NFL ones, which are supposedly going to be released in 2023. Now we don't have a date yet set for that, but I'd love to know what players you're looking forward to. Would you purchase the NFL players if they are $50 a figure? Or are you just kind of like, yeah, not doing that? You know, would you buy these one-off, or do you want the whole set? So definitely fun to talk about, and I'd love to hear people's thoughts and everything. So, all right, everyone, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, whenever that is. All right, take care.